The reopening of some major tourist attractions. Since the 1st of November, we're pleased to inform that some sites, such as royal palaces and major tourist attractions across the country, are reopening for domestic and international tourists, including as you see on screen, the Grand Palace, Emerald Buddha in Bangkok, Bang Pa-in Palace in Ayutthaya, Bhubbling Palace in Chiang Mai, the Chang project, according of the Royal Initiative in Phetchaburi as some examples, the Queen Sirikit Museum of Textiles in Bangkok, Sala Chalermkrung Royal Theatre in Bangkok as well. So it's worth noting that the reopening of Thailand to tourism, both internationally and domestically, has to be continued to be done in strict compliance with our Universal Prevention Guidelines, DMHTTA. Moving on to the reopening, as you know, the reopening of the country, we have some statistics for you there. The 1st of November, 2 days ago, was the first day that we, so to speak, so-called opening up of the country, having 63 countries, people flying in from 63 countries and territories, not having to quarantine. So we launched this exemption from quarantine scheme. We'll call it the Test and Go scheme, which welcomed travelers since Monday. And as of yesterday, travelers using the Test and Go scheme registered at 1,769 persons, with the accumulated passengers at 4,022 persons within the past 2 days. That's the 1st to the 2nd of November, of which 3 persons were found with COVID positive, registering at 0.07% infection rate for the Test and Go. Now, the top nationals coming into Thailand through the Test and Go include countries like Japan, Singapore, Qatar, China, and Germany. And as for the registration, as of 6:30 a.m. this morning, the Thailand Pass system has registered 39,506 travelers preparing to travel to Thailand. So this is the registration, of which 6,484 have been approved. And you have an infographic there on screen. You can visit the Thailand Pass site at tp.consular.go.th. Of course, the process time would not take very long, not over 7 days. And once we receive the registration, the process begins, as long as your documentation and information is correct and according to the requirements. And then as the process goes on and as the approval is conveyed, then we have more travelers coming in as we speak day by day. So to date, this morning, over 39,000 registered already. And hopefully they will be approved and coming to visit Thailand under our strict prevention, protection system.